Now welcome to the city of San Diego in the south of California. Now flying a plane like the Cessna Citation Longitude very much this close to this down with buildings isn't that usual on this planet. Obviously it's just dangerous. But, well, we're here for a reason, and the reason is right in front of us. The airport of San Diego, which is literally right in the middle of the city. Like, look at this. Isn't this crazy? Let's come in for a landing actually here. Put that landing gear down. Try to do this nicely. Yep, this is the airport of San Diego. Today's topic. Let's do a beautiful landing, shall we? Oh, that's been a nice one. Let's go ahead and stop this plane too, which shouldn't be that. I mean, it's an international airport. Of course, a private jet like this should stop here. What was that? What happened just a second ago here? Holy moly, this plane just died. What the hell happened? I think there was a bit of a bug. Shit, like this ship. I think we ran into something or something on the runway. Okay, that is great because, you know, we're back in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Things just randomly happen like... What the hell just happened? I was just casually stopping this plane. This was going very successfully and it didn't work out. It doesn't really matter. Welcome back to San Diego. We are here at one of the most dangerous airports in the US, according to some websites. For example, here, Airfare Watchdog. Never heard of this website, but this, it says it here. Oh, San Diego International Airport. San Diego's airport, also called Lindenberg Field, is considered by some to be one of the country's most dangerous due to its down location. What's more, mountains to the north and east, Mexican airspace to the south, and tailwinds blowing in from its west sometimes force nose-to-nose takeoffs and landings. Okay, so let's first of all talk about the location of this airport. Obviously, it is pretty much right in the middle of the city. Of course it is. I mean, you can tell it's very close, which is, again, a bit of a problem, actually. You know, city airports are a problem. We can definitely say that for the city itself. But there is, of course, a big advantage of, you know, just being very close to the city, you know, and the transit is very short. There's problems with emissions, of course. Plane's gonna get a whole lot dirtier with this plane. There's actually a plane taking off right now. There's problems with noise. There's problem with space, you know. Instead of having this airport here, you could just build a ton of buildings, a ton of neighborhoods, because airports are so incredibly big. And also, you know, as you can see, this airport cannot expand. It's stuck at a single runway, which is not super long either. So that's another problem, space generally. And of course, the big problems of safety. Having an airport like this in the middle of the city is a bit of a problem when you actually have an emergency, for example, because then you will not be able to land in any field or something. You will land on maybe the highway, actually. That could be yeah, no, that wouldn't work, would it? But, you know, again, this is quite a bit of an issue. But this is San Diego. It's just been going on for a while. Now, let's just try flying some planes here. While this actual airport is used by, you know, most airliners, again, this is the international only airport of San Diego, where you can fly to this place from Europe directly. Yes, there are big planes flying here. There must be like some limitations. For example, the Antonov Antonov 25 could not be able to fly here because that needs like a 10,000 foot long runway. And this one is not 10,000 foot. Let's come in though with some big planes. Am I right? All right. Let's maybe start a little simpler. How about we try an A320? Just a very classic plane here in the flight simulator, of course. All right, now we are approaching this airport again in a beautiful sunset setting. And well, you can really tell how close this airport is to the city, indeed, right? Alright, let's come in for our landing here in this A320. Oh, we have some FPS lags. You know, that's another problem about building an airport in the middle of the city. Of course, computers and flight simulators will not be able to run it very well because of, you know, of all the buildings that it has to render. That's another point to close this airport down. We are getting very close to the ground. I'm sorry for all the people down there. It's going to be quite a bit of noise, alright? Just imagine flying something like a Concorde here. It'll probably deafen some people. We're almost landing on some roofs. I'm sorry. Alright, let's come in for a landing. See how this is gonna work. Alright, a landing is coming up. Let's do this. Alright, it's been a landing. A little bit of a late one, but this is not that short of a runway, though. Wait, I mean, come on. Okay, and, a stop. Obviously, this is a major international airport. I didn't expect anything else. Now, what I have actually not mentioned yet is this thing that's literally right next to the airport. This is the air base. What's it called? It's called North Island Naval Air Station. And well, you know, here you can really tell how close this damn air base is to the damn airport. How's this gonna work? How do they handle traffic here? Now, I'm not quite sure about this airport still being active. It actually, in fact, is not added anymore to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It doesn't exist here as an airport, so I'm guessing it was closed down or something. But I mean, the runway is still there. I guess that could be a place where you could emergency land your plane in case the engines went dead. I mean, it's also added to Google Maps here. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna say, yeah, handling this traffic here as an air traffic controller is probably a nightmare. Again, only one runway. Oh wow. All right, let's maybe try flying some bigger planes here. And you know what? I have an idea. How about we try the new 777 that came out yesterday? I didn't like it. Okay, let's get it. All right, welcome aboard the 777 here. Well, I mean, it flies. Let's just say that. Now, what I haven't tried just yet is actually turning on the weather, the live weather, just to have a little bit of an insight of what the real weather in San Diego looks like. All right, put that landing gear down too. Maybe that's a good idea. The FPS are getting worse and worse. You need to close down this airport so that I have good FPS in videos. Okay, let's come in now for a landing.
20, 10.
Good. That has worked, everybody. Let's come in now, stop this plane, see how this is going to work. Full power on the stopping button. I think our flight simulator has crashed. Alright then, welcome to X-Plane Flight Simulator. A little uglier, but works at least. Alright, at least we have the city here too. And of course, the airport of San Diego. But yeah, I wouldn't really say you should close this airport, right? Like, I mean, it's got a long history to it. This airport literally was built in 1928. It's almost been 100 years, so why would you end it now, right? And also, as you can tell, there actually haven't been a lot of accidents here, especially recently. It's coming for a landing, by the way. Like, I generally do understand why this airport is still open and running, and there's like pretty much no debate about closing it either, is there? Okay, let's come in for a landing. There we go. I would understand, though, why people would want this airport to be shut down. Like, I mean, there's, you know, a lot of sides to this whole story. Overall, I would say that we have failed to land our Dreamlifter here. This is actually a very, very nice airport, San Diego. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, good night.
Thank you to all my members here on YouTube like Block, Mubarak, Junk in the Trunk, Rafal, Oman the Human, DJ Straw, Deload, Tyler Park, Ian from Osk, Gurkham, Stefan Schmiedhofer, Moritz Wellhausen, Tuppy Cook, Great Karamba John, No to You, Laird Islama, Government Pasta, Calamity Airlines, Kelly Chaos, Philip Cherrier, Science, Mas Kaleg, Rodolfo, New York, Ollie H, Blue Aviation, Cheese Doritos, Shadow.